Have you ever wanted to throw 2 shurikens from just one spot?
You what?
Have you ever wanted to steal every scuttle crab from the enemy jungler?
He needs some milk!
Have you ever wanted to clear jungler really fast because your auto attacks are beating the living out of jungle monsters? And have you ever wanted to camp bushes just to one-shot people and dominate teamfights?
Hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Fear not, because in this video I'm going to teach you all of that and more. Today we are learning how to play ZED in the jungle. ZED is not usually played in the jungle, and the reason is simple. ZED mains are not good junglers, and junglers are not good ZED players.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
So basically ZED jungle looks worse than it actually is. ZED can be a super deadly jungler, and you can snowball the game out of control if you play it smart, and that's what I'm gonna teach you today. ZED is a reactive jungler, meaning that he wants things to happen first and then do an action. That's why I wouldn't recommend forcing anything with ZED. You are not a jungler with CC, and that's why you can't force ganks or force fights for no reason. If the laners have full HP and the fight didn't start yet, you will probably just waste your time, so only gank reactively. Wait for something to happen, then go. Let's first look at the runes. The main rune page, and in my opinion the best and most consistent, is actually this one. First strike is pretty good in jungle because you can make sure that you will proc it every time you gank somebody or engage on somebody. But the best part about it is that the snowball with that rune is going to be absolutely insane. If you come to counter gank and get some free kills, first strike will allow you to completely dominate the rest of the game, because it's just going to deal more and more damage and going to give you tons of gold. That's why this rune page is super good on ZED in the jungle. You can also take the electrocute rune page, but I only take it when I'm playing against champions that are super easy to spam gank and kill for ZED. Now let me give you all the tips that you need to dominate the game as ZED jungle. You always want to take Q level 1. If you're starting blue, it would be nice if your bot lane helped you. Just before finishing blue, Q the Gromp. At level 2, always take E. When doing wolves or raptors, always focus the big monsters with your Q. Your E's will kill the small monsters around you. While doing red, make sure that you're in the bush, because there are many champions who actually want to invade ZED. Clearing rugs is also pretty easy. Focus on the big rug. The little ones you always want to kill with your E or start walking away and line them up for your Q. Never waste your time auto-attacking the little rugs. As you can see, I finished my clear at around 3 minutes and 10 seconds. That allows me to get vision on Vi and prepare for the scuttle crab. ZED is an extremely good scuttle crab taker. The reason why is because you can execute it pretty easily with your auto attacks. Since Vi gank top lane here, I decided to just take both scuttle crabs. Like I mentioned earlier, ZED is a reactive jungler. When clearing monsters, just wait for somebody to overextend or get low and then gank. Here I saw that the enemy bot lane started the fight, and I knew why was top lane, so it was a pretty easy gank. The best strategy that I can give you on ZED jungle is that you full clear all the time and only gank when you see it's a secure gank that will allow you to get a kill. ZED is a pretty good dragon slayer. You can always try to steal the dragon from your enemies with your WEQ. If you are soloing the dragon and you know the enemy jungler is not close, feel free to smite it. On that way you're going to get the dragon faster below 50% HP, and then your auto attacks are gonna basically delete the dragon in no time. Now let me show you some tips and tricks. This combo is where you throw 2 shurikens from just one place. It's really good for ganking. That's why this trick works best when playing ZED in the jungle. That combo needs to be done in 2 steps. The first step is needed in order for the combo to work. You just press WQ, and before the Qs land, swap. The next time you get your W, you can press WWQ really fast and the combo is going to work. but keep in mind that the combo works only if you've done the first step. Let me show you how I use it in the jungle. Here I actually did the first step while farming blue buff. Now that I charged up my Qs, the combo is ready to be pulled off. I saw Pi coming, so I knew this was the perfect moment to do the combo. As you can see, I wouldn't have killed this Pike if it wasn't for the double Qs, because I caught him off guard and there was no way he could have escaped anymore. You can also charge it up while being in the base like this. Because I did the first step correctly, I just assassinated this Gale with 2 Qs. There is no way she could have seen that or escaped it. You can also do the first step while farming minions like this. As you can see, I killed this Jhin pretty easily with the double Q combo, and I charged it up with no effort while farming minions. One more really important combo that you need to know while playing ZED Jungle is the WQ flash combo. That combo is going to secure you so many kills, you absolutely need to learn it in practice tool if you don't know how to pull it off yet. Usually you always want to full clear the jungle with Zed, but while full clearing the jungle, it's important to look where a gank possibility may lie. If you see a really easy gankable lane, skip one of your camps like I skipped this Gromp to gank. You can always come back to the Gromp after you did a successful gank. Also, the order that you full clear is very important. Later in the game while full clearing, try to do red and blue buff less, so when you're ganking you have them longer up on you. I usually take the blue smite, and the reason for that is that Zed can really use the movement speed that you get from moving in bushes. Sometimes I just camp in a bush, and when I see somebody appear on the map, I just quickly rush to them and kill them easily. The most important thing to know while playing Zed in the jungle is that you need to be patient and smart. You need to play reactive, like I said many times so far. Let me show you what I mean by that. Here I see Graves near the bot lane, and I also see Fizz. Look how patient I was in that situation. I was just waiting for the perfect moment to strike where nobody expects me coming. That's very important on Zed. You want to enter the fight when the fight is already happening. You basically almost never want to be the one starting the fight. And if you play it patiently and smart, you can easily dominate the game and get really fed. The same thing can be applied for counter ganking. Zed is super good when you counter gank because, like I said, you don't want to be the one who engages first. You want to be the one who comes when the fight is already happening, and that's where Zed shines. That's where you can get the most kills and dominate the whole game. Zed is not really good at invading the enemy jungle, but if you have a lead and play against champions who don't have any escape like Talia, Karthus, Evelynn and so on, feel free to invade them. If you play it correctly, you can get many free kills. And that's it for this video. I hope you will have fun jungling with Zed because Zed is actually a pretty good jungler. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.